Creativity is an addiction. Unplugged because we will always say yes to creativity. Totally Uncut because we all make mistakes. So let's turn it into a tool. This is Arroe Unplugged. I really don't like to timestamp stuff because I don't know when you're going to be receiving this, what day, what year, or decade. But it's the week after Christmas and before the new year. It seems like everything wants to just slow down and stop. Why do they call it Christmas Day and not just Christmas week? Why can't we just have a celebration the entire week? Or is that by human choice? But it just feels like something is just in transition. Something's being dropped off, and on the other side of that drop off is something that we have to pick it up. We have to. It's just the way that it's written. Doesn't matter what's in the box. It's yours. It's got your name on it. But it feels like that week between Christmas and New Year, it kind of reminds me of when I was going through the transition of the Bochidan to the Dan. In other words, to the black belt in martial arts. The Bochidan was the waiting period before you became an official black belt. And it taught you the art of just being ready. You don't have to activate anything, just be ready. Because when you take that black belt test, if you weren't ready, you paid the price. Hey, it's Arroe. This is The Daily Mess, a chronological walk through an everyday world. I am a daily writer. I've been doing this since July of 1994. I'm the silent wolf. I look at life and I study it. I listen to what is taking place, not only to people, but the curve of the wind. Being present in your place of now is a teaching tool. Getting you there is the challenge. Because once you're there, we can learn together and we can have conversations. But to get there, someone has to say, hey, I don't know if you caught this, but I did. Let's talk about it. This is The Daily Mess. The moments that you pop your eyes open and you're ready to rock. Oh man, let's get this day started. But it's only 3:45 a.m. During the 1990s, 3:45 a.m. was me being late. I needed to be in my office by 4 a.m. with a huge cup of coffee and every bit of news content that I could get my hands on. It had to be right there in front of me, and my nose was deep into those stories. Although we were a top 40 station, I wanted to be the type of morning show host that was in touch with as many subjects as possible. See, in my creative heart and drive, I believe that my listeners were very much in the know. Not so true. The moment the Soviet Union fell, I opened up those phone lines and said, come on, give me your words, your reaction. What is going on with this historic moment? And nobody responded. The lesson learned? In the 1990s, those listeners tuned into top 40 radio stations to escape the world, not be updated by every change and challenge. Morning shows were and still are meant to brighten up your drive to work. The very second you step into your office, you turn on the radio, and it's like, oh, now I feel better. There's my favorite song and a positive subject to tap into. See, even today's news talk radio stations, they like to yuck it up as well. I hear it every day. I check in, I find out what's going on, I laugh with them, and we move forward. But for some reason, back in the 1990s, I had to bring my Debbie Downer to that stage. The moment you pop your eyes open and you realize, oh my God, I still have 3 more hours of sleep here. How do you feel about that? How long does it take you to get back to sleep? Do you really fall back to sleep? Or do you just lay there going, okay, what is my mind going to create? What kind of stories is it going to write and kind of like generate some anxiety in my soul? Oh, we had to go there. Oh, don't think like that. Roll over here to this side. Oh my God, we still have 2 hours and 30 minutes. Oh my God. Here's how my creative monster works. If I teach this monkey that 5 o'clock is a time to write, it's going to want to be up every morning at 5 o'clock. Get in control of your mind, body, and soul. I'm Arroe, and that's The Daily Mess.